Hi, this is Martin and Chelsea Matthews. In this video, we're going to talk about how to use life insurance if you get sick or hurt. Now, this may be something you may or may not have heard of. Some life insurance policies can actually pay you cash if you got critically or chronically sick or hurt. A lot of people think of life insurance as, oh, it's something that when I die, my family will get the money. Well, that's true, you get a death benefit. But now, life insurance companies have come up with a way that they can give you your death benefit early. It's called an acceleration of your death benefit, which means they give you the death benefit while you're living. So here's what that means. It means typically chronic illness means you have something chronically for a long period of time. So if you can't do 2 out of 6 activities of daily living, the things you need to, like things you do every day, dress yourself, clothe, bathe yourself, cook for yourself. Those are activities of your daily living. Go to the bathroom. Those are activities of daily living. So if you got into a situation where you couldn't do 2 out of those 6 activities, let's say you got arthritis and you couldn't button your shirt anymore or whatever, you couldn't cook for yourself anymore. Those kinds of things, you could actually use these types of life insurance policies. Now, you can get these on a term policy or you can get these on a permanent policy. Difference is term lasts for a period of time. Permanent lasts your entire lifetime, right? So you can get these features called living benefits. People develop cancer, even children develop cancer. Well, what if you could use your life insurance policy if you developed cancer? Health insurance will pay some of your medical bills, but health insurance is not going to pay your rent or your mortgage or your car payment. Well, if you had a life insurance policy with living benefits that if you got sick or hurt would pay you money, then you could use that money for living expenses. You could use that money while you recover or deal with cancer. You could use that money to pay for your mortgage, pay for your rent, pay for all these different things that you might need, keep your business running. So very, very important to understand life insurance policies with living benefits.
So you mentioned arthritis, and that's actually one of the number one payouts for this type of policy. Women who have arthritis. And so it's really, really important to have this benefit when we're talking about life insurance. We don't recommend anyone get a policy without it. It's so important, and there's just so many things that I think that people don't think about when it comes to the medical costs, the impact in our life, and medical costs are the number one reason for bankruptcy. And so just by having this feature can really prevent your financial house from crumbling, and it can really keep your financial house strong while you work on getting yourself healthy and the care that you need.
Yeah. So I'll give you a quick example to wrap up. So there's someone named Dave. This is a real person. So this was a guy who was a farmer, and he actually had a heart attack. So he owned a farm, has a heart attack, but he survived. And then he had a second heart attack right afterwards while he was still receiving care. So medical bills start piling up. He can't go back to work and handle his farm like the way he could before the heart attack. And so he was able to actually get $287,000 out of his life insurance policy. They wrote him a check for $287,000 out of his life insurance policy for him to be able to use. That was able to save his farm, keep things going, handle all kinds of bills and expenses that piled up due to his heart attack. So, lots of people have medical things happen to them. I always say this: most people, unless it's in an accident, don't just pass away suddenly. Most of the time, a person will get sick first. A lot of times, maybe even in your life, you've experienced somebody who's dealt with cancer, who has all kinds of different things they've had to battle. And when a person gets sick, it impacts your ability to go out into the world and produce revenue. When you're thinking about your health, you're not thinking about getting to your job to go make money. You're thinking about, I got to handle my health and this thing that's happening to me. So life insurance policies with living benefits really allow you to get money to use the life insurance policy if you got critically sick, hurt, or chronically sick. So very, very key to have on your policy these days.
So if you'd like to see a quote for yourself, click the link below.